Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox, take a close-up look and try on the Christopher Ward canvas webbing strap. So let's go ahead and open up the box. So as you can see, the strap comes packaged in this stealthy black box. Now let's go ahead and open it up by of course sliding the box sleeve off. To reveal the Christopher Ward canvas webbing strap. This one is in blue. However, it does almost look black. And you can see that it does appear somewhat dusty. And the strap is available in black or blue. And this is supposedly the blue model with bronze fittings or the bronze clasp or pin buckle. And it also is available with stainless steel buckles as well. And just to look around the packaging to show you all the details and making sure nothing is left behind. And there I've just tipped a part of the strap out from the box. So that's the box packaging of the Christopher Ward canvas webbing strap. It's available in 20 as well as 22mm widths. This one is the 22mm version. So giving you that close-up look at this strap. So canvas webbing on the exterior. And hand stitch, so you can see that white contrast stitching on the strap. So giving you as much detail as possible with a nice close-up of the strap. So as I mentioned, it's available in 20 and 22mm widths, available in black as well as blue. So this is the blue model, although it does appear almost grey, and you can see it does have a very dusty looking appearance, and it might actually be dust from storage. So it does have that aged look. Perhaps that is part of the design of the watch. We'll just find out in a few moments once we start handling it in more detail. So on the underside or the back side of the strap, you can see that it is leather lined. It does have the Christopher Ward logo or branding, as well as some details about it being handcrafted, and it is a webbing or canvas webbing strap on the exterior surface. And on the underside, of course, as we've just seen, is leather lined. And this one has the bronze clasp or pin buckle. So you can see that lovely bronze. And as I mentioned earlier, it's also available with a stainless steel clasp as well. So this one is the bronze, so giving you a close-up look. There's also another bronze variant, which is patinated or patinaed or aged. This is the new or unaged version. looking nice and fresh. And you can see bringing it up close, that Christopher Ward stamp on the buckle of the watch strap. Once again, giving you that close-up detail as much as I possibly can. Right there, you can see very fine detail there. On this strap from the British watchmaker or watch company, Christopher Ward. So lovely, lovely looking strap, seemingly well constructed. Let's put one side down so I can handle the strap in more detail. And actually, before I do that, let's just set the strap down in my left hand this time around, and I'll switch to the right just to give you some sense of size and scale. So this is the 22mm width version, also available in 20mm versions as well. So let's do the right hand this time, which I usually do, to give you some idea of the length as well. So size, length, and color of the strap with the bronze pin buckle or clasp. And now I'm going to set the tail end of the strap on the right hand side of the frame so that we can have a much closer look at the buckle side first. So giving you once again that close-up look and thickness as well. So now we can see more clearly the finer details of the strap. So this is, as I mentioned, the 22mm width version, and it is also hand stitched. You can see the white contrast stitching on this blue strap. And also, once again, I have to keep reminding you about the color. It does look more of a very kind of dark grey rather than a blue, unless they've sent me the wrong color, being the black version. But nonetheless, we are seeing this Christopher Ward canvas webbing strap with the bronze clasp or pin buckle right there. And you can see how nicely crafted that pin buckle is. And it does have that Christopher Ward branding on it right there. So this time around, good detail. And close-up look at this strap with the exterior webbing and leather lining on the underside. So giving you a look in terms of the suppleness or stiffness and flexibility of the strap. And on the edges of the strap, they are waxen treated. Going by Christopher Ward's product details or literature about the strap. And now giving you that much closer look to that canvas texture and weave. Of this Christopher Ward canvas webbing strap. And it does have a quick release spring bar as well. Okay, so now moving on and taking a look at the tail side of the strap. Just before I do that, giving you that close-up look at the end of the strap. Pretty important, being that the quick release spring bar is what keeps the strap secured against or onto your watch. Okay, so setting the pin buckle or clasp end down of the strap onto the left hand side of the frame, and then picking up the tail end. So giving you a close-up look at the tail end. Let's reshift that on the right hand side so it stays in the picture without being too distracting. So there we go, giving you a look at the tail end of this Christopher Ward canvas webbing strap in the 22mm width with the leather lining on the underside. And you can see the stitching, not terribly good. You can see that it is kind of wonky, the white stitching throughout the length of the strap. You can see it more evidently at this angle. And of course, once again, on this side it does have the quick release spring bar as well, and showing you the thickness of the strap along with its waxen treatment on the edges. And giving you a close-up look to the canvas webbing on the exterior surface of the strap. And of course, quite importantly, are the pinholes as well, so you know what level of adjustment the strap offers. It's right there, plenty of pinholes right through. And once again, that white contrast stitching appearing very wonky through the length of the strap. And once again, in terms of suppleness, you can see it does seem rather supple, so it's not too stiff and not too soft. It does appear that it might be quite comfortable to wear. Nonetheless, giving you a good close-up look at this Christopher Ward canvas webbing strap in the 22mm width in blue with bronze pin buckle or clasp. And shift sides there to keep the entire strap in the frame right there. Okay, gonna shift the box over perhaps to the right hand side. And this way perhaps you might have a much clearer image, and we certainly do. So all those little adjustments that I make in the video are to give you the best possible viewing experience, even though it might add a bit more time to the length of the video. So right there, giving you that close-up look of this Christopher Ward canvas webbing strap in blue with the bronze clasp. However, just a disclaimer that this might actually be the black model, because it does appear nearly black to me. Okay, and just to give it a quick check against this Tudor Heritage Black Bay Bronze Booker Blue Edition, which I've unpacked before, and I'm quite aware that the lug width on the inside of this watch head is 23 millimeters in width, which is wider than the actual strap that we're dealing with right here, the Christopher Ward canvas webbing strap. It's quite difficult to find 23 millimeter straps, especially with bronze fittings. So there we go. So if you're a strap maker, it might be worth taking note. Okay, just to show you how the strap might fit between the lugs of this watch. Giving you that close-up look right there. So the strap is 22 millimeters of width. However, the lug width on the inside of the Tudor Heritage Black Bay Bronze Booker Blue Edition reference 79250BB is 23 millimeters wide. So just going to show you that, of course, the strap does taper as well. And the pin buckle end of the strap, giving you that look on how it might appear with the watch. So right there, against the watch head. So that's the Christopher Ward canvas webbing strap in 22mm width. Thanks for watching and happy strapping!